Could there be a more significant threat to our democratic process than the prospect of ballot tampering? The very fabric of our society relies on the integrity of our electoral process, and any attempt to manipulate this system undermines the fundamental principles that guide our democracy. Ballot tampering, as it is known, refers to any intentional interference with the casting or counting of votes. This nefarious act can take place at any stage of the electoral process, from the moment a citizen casts their vote to the final counting of the ballots. The aim is simple, yet devastating: to distort the true reflection of the voter's voice and erode public trust in the system. There are several forms this tampering can take. The first is the fraudulent use of mail-in ballots, which can involve forging signatures, intercepting and altering ballots, or even submitting multiple ballots on behalf of others. Then there's the issue of electronic voting manipulation. Our reliance on technology has its pitfalls, one of which is the vulnerability of electronic voting systems to hacking and manipulation. Malicious actors can exploit software vulnerabilities or manipulate electronic records to alter election outcomes. A more direct form of manipulation involves coercion or vote buying. By using bribery or intimidation tactics, voters' free choice can be compromised, skewing the results of an election. Lastly, physical alteration of paper ballots is a direct and often blatant form of tampering. This could involve altering marks on a ballot or discarding valid votes typically carried out by those with access to the ballots or the counting facilities. The consequences of ballot tampering are far-reaching. It erodes trust in the electoral process, leading to the potential for illegitimate election outcomes. The result? Winners who do not genuinely represent the choices of the electorate. This can trigger political unrest, legal challenges, and a loss of faith in the democratic system. Furthermore, it compromises the principle of representative democracy, where leaders are meant to represent the interests of their constituents. But all is not lost. There are measures in place to safeguard against ballot tampering. The implementation of secure voting systems, including robust electronic voting machine security and secure methods for handling and counting physical ballots, is one such measure. Additionally, establishing strict chain of custody procedures for ballots from the moment they are cast to the final tally can help prevent physical tampering. In conclusion, the threat of ballot tampering is real and significant, with the potential to undermine the integrity of our electoral process. But with an understanding of its forms and consequences, and with appropriate measures in place to safeguard against it, we can ensure the preservation of our democratic principles. Remember, the strength of our democracy relies on the trust that every vote will be accurately counted.